I'm like a sheep with a sense of individuality, I think. Or I'm just a product of my environment. I'm a gated sheep in a corridor of metal, and I'm not alone. Walking with me are other sheep, but it's normal. Everyone accepts it. I accept it. I can only go so far, east and west. There's no south, only north. It must be the right direction. Everyone's going there. I see figures outside the metal. I know their motives. Maybe. Oh, I'm just overthinking. I'm too afraid to look up. Too afraid to find out what's real and what's fake. Because I'm content. I'm a content sheep. Too afraid to risk everything. But there's nothing to look back on. So if I have nothing, why am I so afraid?
Your last name is Sir, correct?
Yes.
And how old are you?
17.
And what are you doing here?
Oh no. I thought I was going to jail.
So you didn't apply?
My sister and I were hiding a fugitive.
Where are your parents?
They're on a business trip.
I can tell you for a fact, they're not on a business trip. Like, they're probably working in a factory.
But why?
You're criminals. You don't deserve a uniform, let alone a roof over your head or even a badge, especially after such a horrendous act. We, however, see a hard worker. Listen, I was in the same boat as you, but I recognized that I wasn't leaving. So I climbed the ranks and I'm comfortable where I'm at. But anyway, if you could sign this, that'd be great. Just do it. You have no other choice and you know it. Thank you. You're in charge of assembling HT1 regulator units. You'll dispatch them to where they're needed. Sounds simple? It is. You can't mess it up because I've designed the computer myself. And I doubt you'd risk others' lives for a short-lived act of rebellion. You signed the contract. You're mine. You're dismissed.
Joseph, I know this is a lot to take in right now, but there's only so much I can do to prepare you. You've probably been sheltered from it, but what the regulation does, it's terrifying. That's really all I can tell you. I hope you make good decisions. But before you can start, the system needs to ask you some questions. When you get to the last one, and you'll know it, just type yes. You're losing nothing. That's all I have for you.
I honestly tried my best. I made the computer myself in hopes of this never happening. I've seen so many boys rotate through that chair, each one teaching me something to be aware of. I've flown under the radar for far too long. I don't know where I'm going, but I know you'll be staying. You're one of the good ones. But there's only so much damage you can do from the inside.
So, you're not with the government?
When every boy tells you their parents went on a business trip, it becomes apparent which side you should be on. I'm basically the same age as you. I was an early bloomer, and a lot of this was tough to handle for a young mind. I look down on innocent lives, but they never look up to see my intention.
Mr. Carver, we...
I see right through you, Mr. Bill. You are nothing.
I find this very insulting on behalf of my very skilled and very eloquent fleet regulator unit. They're not made for the countryside. I built them for slaughter. Now, would you please be so kind as to dispatch them to their new location? After all, what do you have to do?